Hello everyone, I'm Dragons After Dark, and today we're going to take a look at the pets you can expect to see as you fly through Thaldraszus Valdrakken. I won't be able to go as in-depth as my pet collecting around Azeroth and Beyond series, mostly because we're still waiting to find out all the possible breeds and skins for some of the pets. As for the locations, I can give you a general idea of where you'll find these pets in each zone, but it won't be an exhaustive list. I will be putting a link to my battle pet location map in the description. However, I will be able to mention if a pet is cageable, so you can keep an eye out for it on the auction house if you're not interested in farming for that pet. Let's get started. These are the wild pets you'll encounter in Thaldraszus Valdrakken. If they have an asterisk next to their name, there is additional or special information about them that I'll go over when we get to them. The Blue Dasher is a flying version of our Water Striders with an update on some parts of the model. It can be found mostly in the Gardens of Unity and the Veiled Ossuary. The Blue Dasher can only be found in Thaldraszus. The Crimson Spine is another updated porcupine model and comes in one skin. I could only find one spawn in the zone just down on the road below the Gelakir Post flight path. The Grassland Stomper is another new model of baby thunder lizard and only comes in one skin I could find. I found them concentrated in the Steel Cliff Passage. The Grizzlefur Cub is an adorable new model of bear this expansion and comes in one skin. It spawns in the Tearhold Reservoir along with the Razor-Tooth Bear Cub. The Ignioid is one of the new models of Earth Elemental we have this expansion, and it's our version of a living geode. It is an elemental pet that comes in one skin and can be found in a couple of locations in Thaldraszus, Steel Cliff Passage and the Tearhold Reservoir. The Kindlet is a new model of fire elemental. It comes in potentially two skins, though I've only found one, and can be found in the Elemental Overrun area of the Serene Dreams Spa. The Palamanther is a new model and species of aquatic pet. It comes in three skins that we know of: green with no external gills that you see here, purple and blue with external gills, and a pinkish gray without external gills. It can be found in the Tearhold Reservoir. The Plucky Duckling is a new model and species of aquatic pet, and it is the baby version of the ducks introduced in Dragonflight. It has one skin and can be found in one location in Valdrakken that we know of, and it shares its spawn point there with the wild duckling there. The Polyswog has the same new model as the Swoglet, so it looks like a dragon-type frog. It comes in one skin that you see here and can be found in a few locations around Thaldraszus, but seems most concentrated near the South Hold Gate. The Prickle Fury Hare is a new model of rabbit for this expansion. It comes in three skins that I've been able to find: 3 shades of brown with blue eyes that you see here, 3 shades of green with green eyes, and 3 shades of white with brown eyes. It can be found from Valdrakken all the way to the Eclipse Lake area. The Razor-Tooth Bear Cub is an adorable new model of bear this expansion and comes in one skin. It spawns in the Tearhold Reservoir along with the Grizzlefur Cub. This pet is exclusive to Thaldraszus. The Stone Shell is a reskinned turtle model in Dragonflight and had 3 skins I could find: orange with a white shell and green eyes, green with a yellow shell and brown eyes that you see here, and gray with a white shell and blue eyes. I was not able to find any spawn locations in this zone, so they might show up as backline pets, or you might find them near areas with water. The storm-touched blue feather is not a pet we were able to find on the beta, and we believe this is because it requires an elemental storm to be active in the zone for them to spawn. Once we have more information on this pet, I'll be adding that to our Xufu's Dragonflight pet battle compilation. I'll be putting the link to that in the description. That said, this pet only has Thaldraszus as its spawn location. The Swoglet is a newer model of dragon-type frog. It comes in 2 skins, black and beige, and red and white that you see here. While I did not see them when I was tracking locations, if they are in the zone, they'll be near water or will likely show up on the backline for pets near water. The Tree Flitter is a new model in Speciesless expansion and is a flying squirrel. It can be found in a couple of locations in Thaldraszus and comes in 2 skins I was able to find, but likely has more. Dark brown and beige, and dark gray and light gray that you see here. The Vorquin Runt is a new model that kind of looks like a dragon antelope. It comes in 1 skin and can be found from Valdrakken to Eclipse Lake and in 1 spot near the South Hold Gate. The Wild Duckling is another model of the new baby ducks we'll see in Dragonflight. It comes in 1 skin and has 3 spawn locations I was able to find: Valdrakken, Algathar Academy, and Tierhold Reservoir. These are the only drop pets in Dragonflight that we know of so far, and because the elemental storms were not active in the Dragon Isles during beta, we were not able to track what mobs they'll drop off of or what their drop rate will be. That said, each pet will only drop during their corresponding elemental weather, and my guess would be from mobs that are similar to them. Echo of the Cave from Elemental Storm Earth. Echo of the Depths from Elemental Storm Water. Echo of the Heights from Elemental Storm Air. Echo of the Inferno from Elemental Storm Fire. The Crimson Proto-Whelp is sold by Groundskeeper, in Valdrakken. This pet requires you to reach Renown rank 18 with the Valdrakken Accord and will cost you 3 Primal Bear Spines, 1 large sturdy femur, and 150 Dragon Isle supplies. This pet is not cageable. The Magic Nibbler is also sold by Groundskeeper, in Valdrakken. This pet requires you to reach Renown rank 18 with the Valdrakken Accord and will also cost you 3 Primal Bear Spines, 1 large sturdy femur, and 150 Dragon Isles supplies. This pet is also not cageable. Ghost Flame is a new model and one of only 2 undead pets we have from Dragonflight so far. It is sold by Mythressa in Valdrakken and will cost you 1,000 elemental overflow. This pet is cageable. Stormy is also sold by Mythressa in Valdrakken and will also cost you 1,000 elemental overflow. This pet is also cageable. Last, for our vendor pets, we have the Mallard Duckling. This is another baby duck model we're seeing in Dragonflight, and this is the only baby version with mallard coloring. It is sold by Pakak in Valdrakken and will cost you 1 braised buffalo brisket, 1 riverside picnic, and 3 faded fortune cookies. I will provide the coordinates to all of the vendors in the description below. The Living Mud Mask is a reused slime model, but made far more fabulous by the sunglasses it happened to acquire from a somewhat reluctant donation. This short quest chain begins by killing a much bigger slime and ends with Zeldis. I'll put the coordinates and a link to my video guide in the description, and of course the information can be found in the Xufu's Pet Battle compilation article. This pet is not cageable. Lord Basilton is a lovely little porcupine from the new models we've received, and he has an adorable sun hat decorated with flowers. He is a reward from a 5-ish part quest chain that begins and ends with Gryrmpech in the Gardens of Unity. The coordinates, video guide, and Zufu's article on this quest chain will be in the description. This pet is not cageable. Lubbins and Mr. Toots are both part of the same quest chain. You get Lubbins at the beginning and you get Mr. Toots at the end, along with the achievement Lovin' Lubbins. This is a wonderful quest chain for those who are just dipping their toes into pet battling, as by the end it gives you 3 level 25 and rare pets, Lubbins, Mr. Toots, and Shyfly. This is a much easier way for people to get their first level 25, which also means they can now uncage level 25s purchased from the auction house. It goes into how to battle boss enemies and wild pets and how to use stones. As for veteran battlers, you get to enjoy an easy quest chain and collect 3 pets by the end. These pets are not cageable. Chestnut is one of 2 treasure pets in Thaldraszus and uses the new flying squirrel model. To obtain Chestnut, you need to find an acorn on the ground near the Acorn Harvester. Interacting with one will give you a buff called Acorn. Then you interact with the Acorn Harvester while you have the buff, and it will reward you with Chestnut. If the cogwheel does not appear when you hover over the Acorn Harvester, you may need to /reload, and if that doesn't work, try relogging. All coordinates for the Acorn Harvester and acorns can be found in the Zufu's article and video guide linked below. This pet is cageable. Cubbly has been getting into the time magic again. This pet uses the new bear cub model and is the second one of 2 treasure pets in Thaldraszus. To get Cubbly, you have to find the strange bear cub in a cave in Aeon's Fringe in Thaldraszus, which is a time-frozen section of the zone near the shifting sands. While you're there, you'll suffer from temporal shock that constantly deals nature damage and applies a stacking unstable time movement slow effect. This means your time there is limited, as you'll be teleported out before you die. The one caveat is the cave where Cubbly resides is blocked by a rock wall, meaning you'll either need the Dragon Isles mining skill to open it, or have Renown rank 20 with the Dragon Scale Expedition, which gives you access to Expedition explosives. That being said, I'll put the Strange Cub coordinates in the description, along with my video guide on how to get it. This pet is not cageable. We have 2 enemy battles in Thaldraszus with Enyoban and Satimothes. Both are connected to the family battler of the Dragon Isles and battle on the Dragon Isles, and I will put their coordinates in the description. Lady Feathersworth to the right here is the reward for the meta achievement, Family Battler of the Dragon Isles. Enyoban is a single enemy battle and they are a flyer. Their connected world quest is the oldest dragonfly and they can be found in the Garden of Unity area. Satimothes is a 3 enemy battle and they are a trainer in training. Their team consists of a cockroach, a cat, and a chicken, and their connected world quest is You Have to Start Somewhere. They can be found near the Algithar Academy. And that's all we have for Thaldraszus and Valdrakken so far. We do have a lot of pets that are flagged as hidden, and I will go over those in the next video, so there might be more pets to find. But that's going to be it for me today. If you have any questions, you can post those in the comments below. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day or night depending on where you are in the world, and happy battling!